Friday morning to net number 973 of the Morning Brew on the 23rd of May. Boy, this month is flying by. Let's see, make a few announcements here real quick. Tonight, YouthNet, 8 o'clock. Saturday morning, 40 meter net, 7.245. And Saturday night, 11 p.m. is Trivia Net. Let's see, there will not be a second today. Sorry about that. And there will not be a brew on Monday morning. It is a holiday, Memorial Day. Which the question of the day is, are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events? Any parades, ceremonies, etc.? Line is on 716-317-9050. And just one more announcement. The East Coast Reflector or Western New York meet and greet, June 21st. Get your reservations in ECRMG at W2RBC.com. Let's see, we already have a list of tech. Wayne, KC2NJV, Gil, K4GDS, Richard, KR4DRD, Jimmy, KD9YUZ, Paul, KK6BCX, Michael, KE2EIO, Eric, VE3XTD, Mark, KE2EDS, David, N6QDY, Dan, WA8PGV, and Charles, KD2YUI. And I forgot to mention this N2BH, Bill and Palmer, New York, along with Vicky, KE8VKY. And 8 o'clock, we'll turn it over to Jeff, KE0GKF, along with Vicky. Time for some mobile check-ins. Mobiles only. Call signs twice.
Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November. Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet Mobile and in and out today.
Kilo 4, Kilo Zulu Zulu, KK4, KZZ. Bravo 4, Romeo Oscar November. Bravo 4, Romeo Oscar November. In and out for you.
KQ4 WJJ. KQ4 WJJ.
Foxtrot 6, Hotel Delta Juliet, GAT. Foxtrot 6, Hotel Delta Juliet Mobile. W8 NJT, Whiskey 8, November Juliet Tango. Okay, let me acknowledge this list of mobiles. I think we might have missed one. We had Anders, KZ4JN, and WB4ON. We're both in and out. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great weekend. We have Mark, KK4KZZ. I think it may have been KQ4WJJ. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's affirmative. KQ4WJJ.
Alright, we'll get back to you shortly. KF6HDJ Brent. KE2GAT Walter. I'm doing it today, yes. We got you, just wasn't sure if you're mobile or not. We have Nick, W8NJT. Any other mobiles, call signs twice. KD2EXQ, Kilo Delta 2, Echo X-Ray Quebec, mobile in and out. Okay, Mike, we got you, KD2EXQ. Thanks for stopping. Great weekend. Let's jump up to Mark, KK4KZZ. Are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events?
Good morning. Hopefully I'm making a repeater. I'm on the fringe of it. Anyways, as far as events coming up, I'm not planning to, but that doesn't mean something might happen. So, currently no. And I hope everyone has a great weekend, good Memorial Day, and I'm back to net, KKZZ.
Very good, Mark. Yeah, you were making a fine there, a little noise in the background, but we got everything, and have a great weekend. Ken, KQ4WJJ.
Everybody, 73. Yeah, we pretty much just get together with family, have a barbecue, and enjoy the weekend together, and appreciate everything that's gone forward to allow us to do that. KQ4, WJJ, back to that.
Very good, Ken. Looks like you're new to our system. Welcome. If you go to the eastcoastreflector.com, that's a website, you'll see what we're all about, and you'll get a welcome letter from us. Appreciate you. Let's go to Brent, KF6HDJ. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Bill and Vicky. No, I'm not planning on attending any events. KF68 at control.
Very good, Brent. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for checking in. Walter, KE2GAT. Good morning. Not sure if that's you, Walter, if you want to give it another shot.
Yes, I will not be attending any events this weekend, and I hope everybody has a nice weekend, and this will be KE2GAT.
Well, have a good weekend, Walter. Appreciate you checking in, and stay dry. Let's go to Nick, W8NJT.
Morning, Bill, and everybody on the net. Mike's going to have something going on, and everybody's getting up there in years. I'd rather get more of these out and get a good time with W8 net.
Very good, Nick. Have a great weekend. Appreciate checking in. Let's go up top of the list here. Wayne, KC2NJV. Good morning.
Lovely, they use that term loosely. The weather is awful. Memorial weekend, the answer is no, but enjoy your weekend. Stay busy.
Oh, thank you, Wayne. Hope you have a great week. Well, Gil, K4. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone on the break. As of now, I don't have any specific plans to attend anything for the Memorial Day, but as of K4 GBS, back to that.
Very good, Gil. Hope you have a great weekend, and appreciate being here every day. Richard, DRD. Good morning.
KR4 DRD. everybody. Hope you have a great weekend. We are hosting a young family on Monday so that the kids can cool off down here in sweltering Florida. This is KR4DRD back at the net.
Very good, Richard. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for being here. Jimmy, KD9YUZ, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky, and everybody on the brew. Nothing special here. Just me and the puppy's going to hang out together. Everybody have a great weekend. KD9YUZ, back to net.
Well, thank you, Jimmy, and hope you have a good weekend as well. This is N2BH. Let's go to Paul, KQ9KX.
Good morning, everybody, from chilly Lake Superior. Nothing planned this weekend. Maybe watch TV, what events might be out there. Otherwise, just spending it with family. Hey, everybody have a good weekend. KQ9KX, back to net.
Yeah, we're 50 and it's still raining here in New York. Have a great weekend, Paul. Ken, KK6DCX, good morning.
Well, good morning, Bill. You put me down. Yes, get some Marine Corps buddies get together on a group chat every Memorial Day, and we talk about some buddies that didn't make it back from the Gulf. So down for a yes on that. KK6BCX, back to net.
It's nice you guys still stay in touch and honor your brothers. I usually drive to my hometown not too far from here. We usually have Memorial Day parade and nice ceremony at the cemetery and honor my mother and father. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Michael, KE2EO.
Good morning, everybody. As of right now, nothing, but subject to change without notice. This is KE2EIO 73 and back to net. Thank you.
Oh, it's nice to be spontaneous. Have a great weekend. Eric, VE3XTD, good morning.
No plans for me, November anyway. Mainly because of my location. VE3XTD.
Good, Eric. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for checking in. Mark, part of the open mic night on Wednesday nights. KE2EDS, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky, and the rest of the group. As far as plans, yes, we're going to have some family get-togethers on Saturday and Sunday. Looking forward to that. Have a great day. KE2EDS.
Well, thank you, Mark. Hope you have a good day as well, and enjoy the family time. David, N6QDY, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, the brew crew, and everybody in the Zoom room, the Zoom control room, N6QDY. Yes, put me down for a yes, and everybody have a great week and enjoy your Memorial Day. N6QDY.
Well, thank you, David, and hope you have a great weekend as well, and thanks for being here. Dan, WAAPGV.
Morning, Bill, and everybody out there on a... I wouldn't call it an event, but I will be going somewhere new to ride a bike. Maybe around Chatham, Ontario. I think I'm going to go visit a submarine they have and ride a bike. So back to you, Whiskey Apple 8, Papa Golf Victor.
Yeah, very good, Dan. This should be interesting. Hope you have fun. Thanks for being here. Charles, KD2YUI, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody listening in on the brew today. Good morning, Vicki. Down is a yes. We go down to North Carolina, Charlotte, and we'll be attending the NASCAR Coca-Cola 600 that they do every Memorial Day, and there will be a huge military presence there. We'll be down as a yes. 73 Alpha Control, KD2, YUI.
Very good, Charles. Time, and hope you have fun. Have a great weekend. Let's see, we have Perry, KM via the text line. We'll get back to you in a minute. Let's take some new check-ins. General check-ins, call signs twice.
Mike 4, Whiskey Zulu Delta, KM4, WZD, morning. Is November Juliet 1 Sierra, stroke mobile, November Japan 1 Santiago, stroke mobile, Eric in Vermont, check-in only, in and out.
Kilo Tango 5, Bravo Tango X-ray, Kilo Tango 5, Tango X-ray.
Have a good day.
4
Kilo Romeo, Kilo Charlie,
K5RLR.
Okay, let's hold up there a second. We have Joe, KM4WZD, Eric, NJ1S, Brad, KT5BTX, KR4CC, Randall, K5RLR, N2ISK. We had one station we heard was have a good weekend or something like that. Could you try it again? Kilo 2 Alpha Alpha Charlie. Kilo 2 Alpha Alpha Charlie. In and out. Okay, Art, we got you. Have a great weekend. Check twice.
Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta, Kilo, Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta. IWN,
Kilo 8, Romeo, Whiskey Shot, that's N8RWF. Please check me in and out, that's in and out.
KQ4, Delta Foxtrot, KQ4, Delta Foxtrot, in and out. November Alpha 2 Bravo, NA 2B.
Alright, we'll hold up there. Now is Ray, K3FGD, Ray, N3DQD, Tim, KD2IWN, Bill, N8RWF, and Bill, KQ4CDF. We're both in and out. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Charlie, NA2B, Jason, K4KU, and Gary, N8ZFH. Let's see, let's go up to Randall in the mobile. 5R, good morning.
Well, good morning to you, Bill, and Brother Scott out there, and everybody else on the brew. K5RLR. I came in at the very end of everything. Would you remind me what the question of the day is?
Yeah, as soon as you started talking, I said, I forgot to mention the question, which is, are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events?
Gotcha. Okay, well, the answer on that is probably going to be a no. Just don't have anything specifically planned. However, on Sunday we will be celebrating my grandfather's birthday, so that'll be a thing to do. Other than that, that's what I've got. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. 7-3, and see everybody here, I guess, Tuesday. If no, Monday's the holiday, huh? Much appreciated, Bill. Thanks for running that. K5RLR, back to you, sir.
Very good, Randall. Hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the family birthday. And correct, there is no brew on Monday. Sad to say, there is no second cup today. It's going to be a long weekend. Let's see. Let's go to Perry, K4 PJM.
Good morning, everybody on the brew. No, I don't think we have any plans this weekend. We did, but we had some problems with the RV, so that canceled that. So we'll focus on getting that fixed for the next trip. Hope everybody has a good and safe holiday weekend. K4 PJM, back to net.
Well, thank you, Perry. Good luck with that, and hope you get to enjoy the weekend anyways. Let's see, this M2BH. Let's go to Joe, KM4 WZD. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning, crew. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same situation as Perry is. Maybe it's a Central Florida thing. I had some pretty good plans, involved a lot of travel, but they all kind of fell apart. So I'll be home. That's okay. The kids are here. I'm sure we'll break out the grill. It'll be just fine, but no travel, or I'm sorry, no plans for Memorial Day. Everybody take care. Have a great long weekend. 7-3, it's KM4 WZD. Back to net.
Oh, thank you, Joe, and yeah, enjoy the family time. Hope you have a great weekend. Brad, KT5 BTX.
Morning, Bill, Vicki, and everyone on the Morning Brew. No, I actually don't have any plans for Monday, Memorial Day. This is KT5 BTX, back to the net.
Yeah, very good. I hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for checking in. Let's go to Bill, KR4 CKC.
Hey, good morning, Bill, and the rest of the brew. Unfortunately, my weekend is already spoken for. We just moved, so my wife and I will be busy unpacking and putting things away this weekend. So you all have a good Memorial weekend. This is KR4 CKC. You all have a good day.
Oh, I'd say have a great weekend, but unpacking, moving is such joy. Have a great weekend. Thanks for being here. Bob, N2ISK, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. So, no particular plans for Memorial Day weekend. I think my wife's got a couple of days off, so I'd think probably throwing something into the wood pellet smoker, having a good dinner somewhere along the line. Anyway, everybody have a good day. N2ISK. A good weekend.
Oh, that sounds good, Bob. Have a great weekend, and thanks for checking in. Ray, T3FGD, hope you're taking it easy this weekend.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and everyone on the brew. Yeah, a little bit. With all that rain we've had the last 3 days, I just can't get into the gardens. I the wood shop this morning and spend some time with the guys. Anyway, yeah, we're signed up for our annual Memorial Day picnic here in the Masonic Village, and they're going to have the hot dogs, hamburgers, and all the fixings, so we're looking forward to that. Everyone have a great day, great weekend, great Memorial Day. Back to Bill at Net Control.
Well, that sounds fun, Ray. Hope you guys have a good time and the weather cooperates. Thanks for being here. Another Ray, N3DQD. Good morning.
Good morning to you and to Vicki and the rest of the crew. Yes, we also live in a large apartment building, and we're going to have a wide picnic on Monday. Back to Neb. This is MDQD.
Oh, it sounds fun. I hope you enjoy it and have a great week. Tim, KD2IWN. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody on the Brew crew. It's good to be here. Long weekend starting. I'm at work, but that's okay. Doing some work at the computer right now. On Monday, I'll be going to my church as we have a local parade that gets lined up at our church parking lot, so I'll be there, or the system, whatever they or all that good stuff, although it won't be that hot. Rainy rain up here in western New York. Just one of those things. And some friends over maybe on Sunday. Don't know what that's going to amount to since they're calling for some rain in the afternoon there too. It's just soggy, so hopefully it doesn't squash out all our plans. So that's what I got going on. Thanks for being there and taking care of the net. 73 all, enjoy your long weekend. KD2IWN.
Oh, thank you, Tim. Hope you have a great weekend as well. Hopefully the weather cooperates with you. Thanks for being here. Charlie and Birdie, NA2B, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Everybody on the net from Birdie and I in Tampa Bay. Very pleasant 73 this morning. The dew point's down, so the humidity is down, and certainly feels a little nicer. Anyway, in response to the question, currently we have plans for any celebrations, but you did kind of spark an interest. We go down to the Sarasota VA Cemetery and have flags out, so I think we'll check and see if they're going to do that, and obviously if they do, then we'll participate. So anyway, have a good day, good weekend. For all the vets out there, thank you for the 7-3s. NA2B, back to that.
Oh, very good, Charlie. That's a nice thing to do, and hope you guys have a great weekend as well. Thanks for being Jason, K4KU, good morning. He is part of the open mic night also on Wednesday nights.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm the Brew crew from Valdosta, Georgia today, and I am going to be doing with some friends and family over at Stone Mountain later this weekend on Monday. We're going to everyone enjoy a nice long holiday weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday. This is K4K, back to net control.
Oh, thank you, Jason. Hope you have a great weekend as well. Gary, N8ZFH.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and the crew. Thanks for the reminder. I looked it up. There's a parade tomorrow and Monday, and I hope to see at least one of those. Hope everybody has a great Memorial Day weekend, and a special thank you to the veterans out there. God bless. Thank you very much for your service. N8ZFH, back to net.
Yeah, very good, Gary. Yeah, I hope you attend one of those, and always a good time. Nice to honor the fallen. Have a great weekend. See, we'll acknowledge Terry, W0L, via the text line. Let's take some new check-ins. New check-ins, call signs twice.
Alpha,
November 9,
Bravo, Mobile. Alpha 5, Juliet, Whiskey, Mobile.
Please copy N9 BPM. Nathan, Chicago.
Delta Oscar, Kilo, Echo 2, Bravo, Delta Oscar.
KK7GY. KK7GY.
5, Delta X-Ray Bravo. So, Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo. KK4, PYN, Kilo 4, Pop Yankee, November.
Kilo Golf 8, Julia Lima. Kilo 8, Julia Lima. In and out, sir. Thank you.
Okay, let me acknowledge this list. We have James, AA5J. We had a KO4 station with possibly an F in it. Could you give us your call sign?
Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Bravo Mike. Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Bravo Mike.
We got you, Jose. We had Nathan, N9 BBM. Richard, KE2 BDO. Andy, W2RBC. Clark, KK7DY. Mike, KE2 FLO was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Frank, KJ5DXB. Joseph, KK4 PYN. And Jason, KD8JL was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Anybody missed? Call sign.
Kilo Oscar 4, Whiskey Delta Foxtrot, KO4 WDF Mobile Lee. 6 Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet. 6 Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet. Out.
Okay, we have Lee in the mobile, KO4 WDF, and we had Jinzik, VA3 KTJ was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Let's just try real quick any Echo Link or digital stations. Echo Link or digital. Yeah, nothing heard. Let's go up teams in the mobile. 85JW. Are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events?
Morning Brew Crew, this is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile, James and Spring Mobile into Houston for work today. And man, I wish we had this kind of traffic every day because there's just nobody on the road. It's like a road fit for me, private freeway. With Memorial Day, we don't really have a lot of traditional things we do. I will be doing a little fishing on Memorial Day. That's traditionally something that I do. And then the wife and I will be doing a little antiquing because that's something she likes to do. We'll go hit a couple antique stores and check out the sales and maybe even find an antique kerosene lamp for my collection. With that, I'll say 7, hand it back to Ned. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe this weekend. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
Well, thank you, James. Hope you have a good weekend, and thanks for being here. Lee, KO4 WDF. Good morning.
Good morning, Net Control and everyone else on the net. Unfortunately, I'll not be doing anything for Memorial Day. I'll be at work. I've got to get some overtime coming in, so that's my schedule. KO4 WDF.
Very good, Lee. Yeah, you got to take that overtime when you... thanks for being here. You have a great weekend. A couple more check-ins via the text line. We have Anna, 83AJN, and Dan, WA2DAN. This is N2BH. Up to Terry, W0TDL. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the Brew Crew this morning. I don't pretend to
or won't be planning on participating in any Memorial Day services. I have family coming up from Texas, and they usually stay about a week, so I plan on doing some cooking and enjoying their company. Guys are overcast here this morning, currently 40, looking for a high of 57 with rain most of the day and periodic rain through the weekend. Thanks, Bill, for being there. This is W0 EDL.
Oh, thank you, Terry. Hope you enjoy the company and have a great weekend, and thanks for being here. Just a reminder, the question of the day is, are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events? And real quick, there will not be a second cup today, and there will not be a morning brew on Monday because of the holiday. It's going to be a long weekend for some people. Let's go to Jose, KO4 PM.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, the rest of the morning crew. I'm not going to be participating in any Memorial Day event. Just want to remind you that this day is to remember those that hot spots die in this country. It's not for you to go to take burgers and drink beer. Back to you, Bill, 73.
Well, thank you for that, Jose, and hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for checking in. Nathan, N9BBM.
Morning, everyone from Chicago. We've got our chopper up here at the station. Traffic looks pretty bad. I don't have any plans for Memorial Day, and I'm not working, so. Thank you for all of our veterans out there, and I'll send it back. Have a great day, 9 BBM.
Oh, thank you, Nathan. Hope you have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Let's go to Richard, KE2 BDO. KE2 BDO, Richard, you with us? Yeah, might have been in and out. Let's go to Randy, one of our team members, W2RBC. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. I haven't planned to attend the official events. I will have a cook-off for some friends while camping, though. I'd like to thank all the veterans, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2 RBC.
Yeah, very good, Randy. Hope you have a great weekend, and appreciate you being here every day. Clark, KK7DY.
Good morning, Vicky and the rest of the brew crew. No holiday plans for Memorial Day. Talk to you Tuesday. KK7DY, back to net control.
Well, hope you enjoy your weekend, Clark, and appreciate you checking in with us. Frank, KJ5DXP, good morning.
KJ5DXP, good morning to you, Bill, Vicky, and everybody out there. No, nothing special this weekend. Gonna stay close to the house. Thank you for the check-in. Everybody have a safe weekend. KJ5DXP, back to you, Bill.
Oh, thanks for being here, Frank. Hope you have a great weekend as well. Joseph, KK4PYN. KK4PYN, Joseph, you with us?
Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Back to that.
Very good, Joseph. Hope you have a great day as well and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Let's go down to Anna, KD3AJN. Good morning.
Bill and the crew in there. Happy Friday. Hope everyone has an awesome weekend. KD3AJN. Our apartment building's having a picnic on Monday. Other than that, I don't know anything else. Everybody have a great weekend. KD3AJN.
Well, thank you, Anna. Hope you have a great weekend as well, and appreciate you checking in with us. Let's see, this N2BH. Let's go to Daniel, WA2DAN. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Probably just marching with the fire department on Monday. Have a good and safe weekend, everybody. WA2DAN, back to that.
Very good, Dan. Hope you have a great weekend as well, and appreciate you being here. James, KD2EHM. Looks like you're new to the system. Good morning. EHM, James, you with us? Nothing heard. Let's go to the voice of the 20 meter net. Roger, KO4 QM. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bill and the Brew crew. And yes, it was good hearing you on the 20 meter net yesterday, as I always do usually. We always have a nice pipeline. And no, I don't really have any plans for the weekend. Just going to kind of hang out. I am getting ready to wash my truck and then go have lunch with KO4FRR Joe. We usually do that every few months or so. So looking forward to that and hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm coming in through the Leesburg repeater this morning. Hopefully that sounds okay. Back to you, Bill. KO4 QMM clear.
A little scratchy, but we got her. You came through loud and clear, and yeah, whenever I'm not hit breakfast there, I can check in, and yeah, I can't believe my little setup here, how I get through down there, and hope you and Joe have a great time. Enjoy your weekend. Doug, W5VEO, good morning.
Well, good morning to all on the Brew crew, and nope, other than working Saturday and Monday. It's supposed to cool off for us Monday. I think we're supposed to be 100 degrees maybe tomorrow and close to Sunday, and not even make it to 80 on Monday. So looking forward to that. Back to that W5EO Mobile and Lubbock.
Well, I hope you stay cool. We're not going to have that problem up here. We might get in the 60s by Sunday or Monday, hopefully. Great weekend. Thank you for being here. Let's go to Justin, KQ4DX.
Yeah, KQ4DX, thinking that control. My weekend plans are sort of up in the air at this point. Western North Carolina is looking at some rain for Memorial Day, unfortunately, but if the rain holds out, me and my buddies, I think we're going to POTA activations in a few parts. County here close. It's got like 5 different within about a 20-minute ride of each other, and no more than an hour total from the house. So we're going to try to make that work. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Everybody out here, have a good day. And we'll catch you next time. KQ4DX, back, 10 minutes.
Very good, Dustin. Hope you have a great weekend. And yeah, the weather clears up here. I'm hoping to get out and start doing a little POTA. Just signed up a little while ago and got a nice portable setup. We'll see how it works. Zachary, KI6AQO.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the Brew crew. No, don't have big plans this weekend. Just going to have some family over to the house, and we're going to think about all those service members who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our... With that, I'll send it back to Net Control, KI6KQO.
Very good, Zachary. Hope you have a and appreciate you checking in. Let's go to Mike, K6AAN.
Oh, good morning, Bill. The rest of the group. No, a little plan for some shopping stuff. No way, I'm not Saturday. I'm up there early in the morning. Stock up a little bit. Other than that, usual holiday for us to stay at home. Barbecue on different. So nobody's coming over here like that. So it should be pretty quiet. But it's definitely warming up out here in California. Forecasted to mid-90s. I look forward to hot weather. I like your 60s up there. I'll hold out that at 10. Back to Net Control, sub 3 or 1.
Very good, Mike. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you stay cool. Let's see, that's the bottom of this list. Let's take some mobile check-ins. Mobiles only, call signs twice.
Kilo 9 Delta Quebec Mobile. Kilo 9 Delta Quebec Mobile. In and out.
In and out. Good morning.
Kilo Delta 2 November Mobile. K2NL Mobile.
Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles. Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles Mobile.
Delta 2 Sierra Lima Victor. KD2 SLV in and out. November 0, Romeo November Echo.
W4 KKC, W4 KKC Mobile.
November 0, Lima Uniform Victor. November 0, Lima Uniform Victor, mobile. Okay, well, up there, missed the station right at the very beginning. Let's see, we have David, N0 LUV, Calum, W4 KK6, Jeff, N0 RNE, Steve, KD2 SLV was in and out, thank you for stopping by. Have Kevin, KB2 WGC, Chip, KDNL, and Mike, W7 OMH. Station doubled with Mike right at the beginning. Could you give me your call sign?
I don't know if it was me or not, but this is Kilo 9 Delta Quebec Mobile.
Okay, Al, we got you on the list here. Let's go up to Mike. W7OMH, are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events? W7OMH, Mike, still with us? Yeah, might have missed his in and out. Let's go to Chip, KD2NL. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning to the rest of the crew. Right now, I'm not sure what the plans are. Normally we do, and we'll have to just wait and see what the weather brings. So I'll say 73, y'all have a good day and a good weekend, and back to net. KD2NL Mobile.
Well, thank you, Chip. Hope you have a good weekend as well, and appreciate you checking in. This is N2BH. Let's go to Kevin, KB2WGC.
Good morning, all. I'm not planning on going to any events, but we are going to remember those who get involved in it. I'm always surprised about the soldiers in the Revolutionary War who fought for an idea, not for a country. And personally, I got to remember a uncle who was killed during World War II, was torpedoed by U-69, and he died in 1942. So we're just going to remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice in the greatest democracy in this world. Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles.
Very good, Kevin. Yeah, I lost, lost an uncle on Iwo Jima, and, yep, we need to remember those men and women. Have a great weekend. Go to Jeff, N0RNE.
Well, good morning to you, sir, and everybody else on N0RNE. At this point, I do not have any plans to participate in any events, but that could always change. I'll actually be getting off work that morning instead of working, but unusual for me to do, but in any case, like I said, I'll just wait and see to what's going to happen. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Ned. This is N0RNE.
Very good, Jeff. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for being here. Let's go to Caleb, W4KK.
Hey, good morning to you and everyone on the crew. Don't have any big plans this day. Usually it's a beach day for us, but I'm about from 20 years in the Marine Corps. I'm actually making a trip all the way to Ohio that starts here in a few hours. And then unloading, storage unit, all that fun stuff. But regardless of what I'm doing or where I'll be remembering those that I lost on my combat tours in early 2000s. Just remembering those guys. At some point, have a beer, we'll pour a little out for them, and that's basically my weekend. It's going to be a busy one. But anyway, hope everyone 73 74 KKC back to net.
Yeah, very good, Caleb. Congratulations on the retirement. Thank you for your service, and hope you have a great weekend. David, N0LUV, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Every Memorial Day, me and my buddies, we join each other on a Zoom call, drink to the friends, often tell funny stories, and that's how we spend our Memorial Day. It sounds kind of weird, but it's a good thing. Keeps memories alive. Anyway, I hope everyone has a safe weekend. 7-3.
Yeah, very good, David. It's nice to get in touch and do that. Have a great weekend. Thanks for being here. L, K9DQ.
Kilo 9 Delta Quebec. No special plans in the past. Used to participate in the Memorial Day parade at our squadron. This year, if the weather cooperates, hopefully I can plant some plants in the backyard. So we'll see how it goes.
Temperature is 43. We've had few days of rain, but there is hope. Control.
Yeah, it's been a wet one up north here this year, and hopefully it'll clear up for the end of the weekend. Thanks for being here. Ariel, W4 RHC, good morning.
Good morning, guys. This is Whiskey 4, Romeo Darshan. I-70, the story of my life that day. And Publix is open for Memorial Day weekend, so I'll be here tomorrow. At least I have Sunday off, and Monday I'll be back at work as well. We operate 7 days a week. I said they only open three days a year. We'll not be doing nothing special, just be at work. 73 still all. I hope they'll all have a safe holiday. W4 RAC in the mobile. Gainesville, Florida.
Very good, Ariel. Hope you have a great weekend and appreciate you being here every day. Let's see, we have some text check-ins. We have Dennis, W2KDC, Rex, KJ4LXJ, Jeff, KE8SMN, we have Bill, W8K, and we have Stephen, Stephen, 82KP. Let's go to Dennis, W2KDC. Are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events? W2KDC, still with us? Maybe he's grabbing a cup of coffee. Let's go to Rex, KJ4LXJ.
Good morning to you and I hope everyone has a wonderful Memorial weekend. Probably go to a certain Legion post up the road. They usually do something pretty nice. And subsequent that I've served with to that big C word right before they should have passed. So we'll remember them and a couple of my friends that have gone before me. So
very good, Jeff. Hope you have a great weekend and appreciate you being here. Or Rex, I mean. Got ahead of myself. Let's go to Jeff, KE8SMN.
Good morning, Bill. Everyone on the brew, this is KE8SMN. Nope, we're not planning on this year attending the festivities. No. KE8SMN, back to net.
Well, I hope you have a great weekend, Jeff, and appreciate you checking in. Bill, WHK, good morning.
good morning. It's a beautiful morning here. 78 degrees, sunny. It's great. We are having here in the community, in the park, around noon, there's going to be a parade. It's a small one, just through the streets of the park, people's golf carts and that. And then after that, we all meet up in front of the rec center where the American flag is on the staff there, and there's a nice ceremony, a memorial ceremony. And then after that, there's a picnic. So we'll be, well, busy day. It really is. So God bless everyone, and God bless America. And this is W8WH73.
Yeah, very good, Bill. That should be nice, and hope you enjoy it. Enjoy your week. That's going to do it for me. This is N2BH. We're going to turn it over to Jeff, KE0GKF, along with Vicky, KEY. And just a reminder, there is no second cup today, and there is no brew on Monday. Hope everybody has a great Memorial Day weekend. Over to you, Jeff.
First hour. Thanks for the handoff there. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeff, KE0GKF. I am located in Omaha, Nebraska, here in the middle of the country, and it's starting to get light outside. It's just turned 7 o'clock here. It's been light for a little bit. But hope everybody has a good weekend coming up. The question of the day is, are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events? Stephen and Jeff in the wings via the text line, which, by the way, is 716-317-9050. Just that number is 716-317-9050. Just put that in your phone and put it in your call summary, and Vicky will get you in the log. And again, we have Stephen and Jeff in the wings. Let's take another check-ins right now. Hello, and 5, uniform, Foxtrot Romeo, November 5, uniform.
Going Rockville, in and out. No traffic.
Victor Echo 3, Tango Golf, November. Victor Echo 3, Tango Golf, November. Tim, Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Kilo 2 Tango Victor. Kilo 2 Tango Victor.
Sierra C, KA5 GSS.
November 9 Echo Hotel Tango and 9 EHT. Good in and out.
Victor Whiskey Papa, Kilo 7 Victor Whiskey Papa, in and out. Okay, we'll go with this list right here. We had a couple of IOs, K7 VWP Mike in South Ogden, and N9 EHT Doug in New Caney, Texas. You were both IOs this in a great Memorial Day holiday. Then moving up the list, N-A-Y in your call. N-A-Y. If you could clarify that call for us, please.
Good morning. It was Whiskey Echo 8 Mike Alpha again W-E-8-M-A-Y.
Well, May, I appreciate that, clearing that up for us. Your signal's great, too. Hang tight. We'll get to you here. KG8QP and AD2KP. Let's go to the top of the list. Waiting patiently, Stephen in Brooklyn, New York. Good morning, Stephen. AD2KP. Are you attending or participating in any memorial events? Over to you, Stephen.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and the rest of the brew crew. It's Fleet Week up here, so I like to watch the ships go up and down the river, and hopefully we won't have another tragedy like what happened to that Mexican sailboat. But it's a beautiful event for ships and all the service members here in New York City. I hope everyone has this Memorial Day, and let's remember those who have fallen for our freedom. This is 82KP, back to net control.
Yes, indeed, Stephen. I saw that video. Yes, that's what Memorial Day is all about. Memorial Day is all about is
those who pay the ultimate sacrifice. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Jeff in Perrysburg, Ohio. KG8QP. Jeff.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and everybody on the Brew Crew. I will be attending. Perrysburg's got a nice little memorial. It's pretty good attendance from around Northwest. So luckily it's close to the home. We'll be walking down to that and thinking about all the people that paid the ultimate price. With that, wish everybody a great weekend. KG8QB.
Jeff, you had a great weekend, sir, and we'll resume on Tuesday. Let's go to May. You May, Holt, Michigan, WE8MAY, May. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff and the Brew Crew and everyone else. It is yucky 9 degrees in Holt, Michigan. As far as any events, no, I'm not going to be doing this weekend. Going back to studying to get my general class license. Everyone have a wonderful weekend.
Well, good luck, general class. Let me make sure I have it. I do. Something else was coming in on the hub monitor there with me there. May, good luck on your general test and get all the answers for me, will you, so I can cheat? I'm kidding. Have a great... Let's go to Ontario, Canada, VE3TGN. Good morning, Tim. Are you attending any or participating in any Memorial Day events?
Jeff, everybody on the Brew there, and Vicky there. Definitely just a normal weekend there. Made the rain southeast, bright and sunny here in Windsor this morning there. So have a good night there, and thanks for being there. This is V3TGN in the Windsor, Ontario, in the community of Forest Glade.
And thank you for being there, Tim. Every single morning, we love to hear from you. Have a great weekend, sir. Bob in Fairfax, Virginia, K2TV. Bob, over to you.
Good morning, Jeff and Vicky and the Brew Crew. Yes, we'll have a picnic on Monday, or a barbecue Monday, and we all have to remember those who gave the ultimate price of a barbecue. So everyone have a great weekend. This is K2TV.
All right, Bob, and I agree with you 100% on everything you said. Yeah, I'm going to visit my mother and father's graves in the morning and attend you myself. Have a great weekend, Bob. Shane in Beaumont, Texas, KGSS. Good morning, Shane.
Bruce, thanks for running the net, y'all. This is KA5GSS. I do not have plans for Memorial Day other than just remembering some of my brothers. Lost a few in Desert Storm, so I'll definitely be thinking about that. Hope everybody has a great Memorial Day, and don't forget, it's Memorial Day for all our fallen heroes. KA5GSS, net control.
Absolutely, Shane, those who pay the ultimate sacrifice, and you have a great weekend, sir. Let's go to Bill in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, or Tahlequah, I'm sorry. N5JOJ by the text line. Good morning, Bill, over to you.
Okay, very good. Yep, you got it. Second time, you pronounced it perfectly. Tahlequah. But top of the morning to everyone on the Brew Crew. We're out in the weekend here, so that's pretty good. And I didn't hear the question. If you could please repeat the question of the day.
Yes, sir, Bill, no problem. Are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events?
Yeah, I probably will. They're going to have something here at the Veterans Center down the road there, and I'll probably swing by there. It's not definite, but I probably will be. So down for yes there. And anyhow, everyone have a super week. I love that text check-in. That's the only way I can get in there. So I really enjoy that. But everyone have a super weekend. And 5JOJ back to net control.
Okay, sir, and good hearing you out there this morning. Yeah, we love the text line, too, as well. And by the way, everyone, that text line is 716-317-9050. 716-317-9050. And just put your call in your phone. You'll miss the pilot. Works great. Vicky will get you in the log. We have Bob and Andy in the queue by the text line. Last check-in by the text line. For another round of check-ins to add to that. Please come twice and slowly.
3 United and W3U.
Alpha Mike Sierra Mobile.
Kilo 7 Bravo Tango Trot, K7 DCF. Kilo Bravo 5 Sierra Alpha Victor. Kilo Bravo 5 Sierra Alpha Victor. In and out, please.
Kilo 5 Mike Papa Hotel, K5 MPH, in and out.
2 Sierra Alpha Lima, Whiskey 2 Sierra Alpha Lima sticking around.
KF8 CWF Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie Whiskey Foxtrot. Echo 2 Charlie Whiskey Victor, in and out.
Okay, we'll go with this right here. From the bottom up, W8ROY, VE2CWV. You were in and out, Warren, from Canada. Have a great weekend, sir. And let's go KF8CWF. We had a 4BFW, or 4BFV, like that in your call, if you could correct that for us.
Kilo 7 Bravo Foxtrot, Kilo 7 Bravo Tango Foxtrot. 4 Bravo Foxtrot Victor.
Your signal's very marginal. We couldn't quite get your signal, but there was a station out there, KR4BFV, something like that, for us again, because you with that other station. Well, we tried, sir. We tried pulling you out there, but your signal is just too poor. You got a lot of noise on it, and your audio is low. But have a great weekend. W2SAL, K5PH, you were in and out, Michael, from Brownsville, Texas. Have a great weekend. KB5SAV, Jason, from St. I'm not even going to say it. Jason.
the top of this list, KQ8U. Bob at Ecorse, Michigan. Good morning, Bob. Are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events?
Morning, Jeff. The rest of the World Crew. Memorial Day, I usually go outside about 10 a.m. to watch military planes fly over World War II ones and such, but I did participate in the Lincoln Park Memorial Day Parade last Sunday with one of the cars. Me and my girlfriend went like do a little barbecue, but it's going to be kind of chilly again, but every good day I'll be on the side. KQ8U, back then.
All right, Bob, have a great weekend. There will not be a second cup today, and Monday, of course, there won't be a net brew on Monday, of course, because of the holiday. Have a great weekend, Bob. Let's go to another WB2JPQ. Dick, heading over there to New York. Good morning, Dick.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicky. No, I have no plans. Have a good weekend, everybody. This is WB2JPQ.
All right, Dick, you do the same. Let's go to Andy in Cheektowaga, New York. W2AJR. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Jeff. Morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. I know we're not going to go do anything officially, no official ceremonies, but we will visit the cemetery. My father was a World War II vet, and my father-in-law was a Korean War vet, so we'll plant some flags and visit the Naval and Servicemen's Park here. Pay our respects. So, but again, no, we're not going to attend any kind of organized event. The rest of the day is work, and then we'll do some nets tonight. Wanted to shout out to Sal and who are coming up shortly behind me here. Have a good one. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah, they are coming up, Roy, and you have a great week, and thank you for paying your respects. Have a great weekend. Doug in Homosassa, Florida, WA8CLG. Good morning.
This is WA8CLG. Good morning to everyone. And I have no plans for any organized event at the moment. We'll see what comes out now. And with that, everybody have a good week, and we'll catch you all on Tuesday. WA8CLG. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, Doug. Thanks for checking in as always. You have yourself a great weekend, sir. Roy in Bladesdale, New York, KA8BYU. Good morning, Roy.
The Brew, KA8BYU. I have no plans at the moment, but see everybody on the Youth Net tonight, and whatever else happens this weekend, we'll play it by ear for me and the kids. Back to you.
All right, Doug. Well, you know, by the seat of your pants, see what happens. I do that a lot on the weekend. Whatever happens, you know. Have a great weekend. David in Garner, North Carolina, NW3U. Good morning.
To you and everybody else on the Morning Brew. Hope this day finds everyone well. We have no particular plans for the weekend. We'll, you know, you can never tell, but no particular plans. Fine from here from the weather forecast. It might be a weekend. We have wet ones, so that might some of the plans. Outside of that, we're having a good time here. Glad to be on the net. Glad to hear you folks out there this morning. Thank you for doing that, you and Miss Vicky. And then we'll try to check in with you guys Tuesday morning, 7-3 NW3U.
Thanks, David, for checking in. We'll see you on Tuesday when we resume. Let's go to Paul in Sugarville, New York, K2PMS. Good morning, Paul.
Morning, it's K2PMS in Springville, New York. Actually mobile right now, heading up towards Pendleton, New York. Just wanted to say good morning to everybody on net. No set plans. We'll probably go visit my father's grave. He was in the Korean, and we might visit my father-in-law, who was also in Korea, and have a wedding to attend. My daughter's getting on Sunday, so kind of a busy weekend this weekend. Thank you there and running that. We appreciate it. K2 PMS, back to net control.
Well, Paul, have a great weekend. It sounds packed, and save me a piece of that wedding cake. Have a great weekend. Jacob in Farmers Branch, Texas, KG5 UFR, good morning.
Well, good morning, KG5. Jacob here in Farmers Branch. Not a lot going on here. It's a pretty decent morning, actually. And as far as Memorial Day goes, I don't have any plans or any events to attend. I guess the only plan I have is just to be at work. So I'll be heading into the office and working that night. But still keeping those who have lost their lives in the service, in the armed services, in my thoughts this weekend, and their families as well. But no, I won't be physically attending. I'll be at work. 73 and back to net control. This is KG5 UFR.
All right, Jacob. Freedom isn't free, hey? Have a great weekend, sir. Well said. Let's go to Brent, Wood Village, Oregon, K7BTF. Brent, you. One more time, going once, going twice. Brent, are you still with us? K7TF.
Good morning, this is K7TF Brent in Portland, Oregon. I think the only thing I heard from Memorial Day is probably going to be probably breakfast or lunch, probably at Applebee's or something like that. But I'm also served from 1990 to 1994. I've got for the net, K7BTF back to net control. Thank you. You guys have a great week.
Station had to ID there real quick. You have a great weekend too as well, sir. We'll talk to you next time, Brent. Let's go to Sal, W2SAL in Cheektowaga. Sal, the mic is yours.
Good morning, Mr. Jeff, Miss Vicky, to the Brew Crew. No plans this year, or as getting out goes. Looks like the weather here in Western New York is going to be pretty windy, so we haven't quite decided what we're going to do, but if something comes up, we'll jump on it. I'm going to be going through withdrawal on Monday morning because there's no net. I'll catch the youth net tonight at 8 p.m. right here on this station, W2SAL. Back to net control.
Sal, you got the voice, man. You want to be a net controller? Hope Dick isn't listening. He's going to slap me for asking. Have a great weekend, sir. And let's go to Brian in Warren, Michigan. KF8CWF. Good morning.
Everybody on the Brew Crew. I don't have any concrete plans to attend any organized event. This typically is a weekend that I go up north and spend it with family. And I go to a property. I got property in Mount Pleasant area, and we do spring cleanup mostly. Back to net control, KMP.
All right, Brian. Have a great weekend, sir. Let's go to these text check-ins. Roy in Livonia, Michigan, who's also mobile, I believe, maybe. W8ROY. Roy, good morning. Over to you.
Well, good morning.
cleaning the garage, da-da-da-do-da-da. Is there a song for that? I don't know. Have a great weekend, Roy. Richard in Warren, Ohio, K8WYY. The text line. Good morning, Richard. Richard, are you still K8WYY? Well, Richard probably had to go. Have a great weekend, Richard. Florid in Conroe, Texas, K5YNU. Good morning, Florid.
Morning, Jeff, Vicky, everyone on the Brew Crew. No special plans for the weekend, but it's a full weekend, you know, on the other, some plans that I have, but not regarding to Memorial Day. But for sure, I will remember and take a moment for those that sacrifice for our country. Highly respected. Back to net control. This is K5YNU. Have a blessed one, everyone.
Well said. And so you get the $1 million prize today. You were the 100th check-in too as well. Have yourself a great weekend, sir. Let's go to Bill at Hobbs, New Mexico. KI5 PMI. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Jeff, everybody on the Brew. No plans for this weekend. Hope everybody has a great day. All day holiday. KI5 PMI. Back to net.
Well, thank you, Bill. You do the same, sir. Let's go to Jason, Milwaukee, Oregon, KK7ZSH. Jason, what say you?
Good morning, Jeff. Thanks for doing the net, Vicky. Thank you for logging, and good morning to everybody else on the Brew out there. I hope it's a great weekend. My big plans include helping a buddy move a couch into his house tomorrow. So he's a good friend, and I'm happy to do it. 71 KK7 ZSH.
All right, Jason, well, what are friends for? To help, right? I helped a friend patch a pool yesterday. He couldn't do it because he couldn't reach that far down to the water, but I've got these magnon arms that go around, so I was able to reach it and keep my head above water. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Pete in Windermere, Florida, KD2TCQ. Good morning, Pete.
Hey, good morning. We're not doing, well, I won't be doing much. We're actually in the process of moving. So we'll be doing some painting in one of the rooms tomorrow and then moving items that we can throughout the rest of the weekend. I hope everybody has a less eventful weekend or less, I don't know, stressful than moving. And have a great weekend. Back to the net from KD2TCQ.
Moving is so enjoyable. Yes, Pete, we feel for you, sir. Have a great weekend, and once it's over, you can relax. Let's go to Kevin in Bowling Green, Ohio, KFAJQ. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning. No plans for the weekend. The idea of going to the cemetery to visit folks is a wonderful idea. So I think we're gonna get that done and put the flag out on the front porch and remember those who have given it all. So I appreciate it and thank you much. And Jeff, glad to hear you got that packet loss situation squared away. Sounding good. KF8DJQ, back to net control.
Well, I'm kidding. I'm still here, Kevin. Thanks figured out. We got another round of check-ins coming right now. Please come with your call sign twice and slowly.
2 CJM, W2 CJM Mobile.
KE2 EFX, Kilo Echo 2, Echo Fox X-Ray.
Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Uniform X-Ray. Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Uniform.
Delta Echo Romeo Portable.
November Whiskey 4, Quebec, NW4Q.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Echo, Oscar, India, KQ4, EOI, in and out, please. Good morning.
W2KJV, W2KJV, and
KB2QBQ, QBQ in and out.
KC1 QPL, KC1 QPL.
Kilo Quebec 4, Echo Foxtrot, KQ4, HE.
Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor.
Okay, let's go with this list right here. We have a few maybe to clear up here. KB8 PLV, Chris, you're mobile. You're going to be first. Well, we have one before you, but hang tight. KQ4 HEF, K5 SQL. Stephen, you were this morning from Bain, North Carolina. Have a great weekend, Stephen. KC1 QPL, KB2 QBQ. Mary from Homosassa, Florida was in and out. And also, I believe with her husband, they keyed at the same time. They're on the same radio, W2KJV. One of our network facilitators. We didn't hear you say in and out, Tony, so you're going to be in. KQ4EOI, John, you were in and out from Miami. Have a great week. NW4Q, KC2JPQ, KJ5KUX, KE4DER, KE2EFX, and W2CJM. We might have missed a few. If you were trying to get it on this round, come twice and slowly. 2 OG, November 2, Uniform, Oscar Golf, in and out.
Mike, Bravo, Uniform, November 2, Bravo X-ray, Uniform, in and out.
In and out.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Inn, Juliet, Joseph in Waco, Texas.
Okay, we'll go with these that we picked up. KJ5HIJ. M7ADO was in and out. Christopher from Oregon City, Oregon. Have a great weekend, Christopher. Thanks for by. W8RCY, N2UOG, KA8BAC, KE8P, Chris, and I got the rest from there, and I got you, Chris, too. Let's go to our mobiles first, Charles and Chris. Charles from Selden, New York, good morning. W2CJM. Charles, are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events?
Good morning, everybody on the crew. No, I am not. Everybody stay the net and be safe over the weekend.
Yes, sir. Safely out there. Have a great weekend. Go to our other mobile station in this list, Chris from Novi, Michigan, KBA PLV. Chris, the microphone's yours. Chris, one more time, you might be at the end of your wire. KB8PLD, you still with us? We'll put Chris in and out there. Let's go to Dustin in Holbrook, KE2EFX. Dustin, what say you?
Good morning and happy Memorial Day weekend. As always, for running this net. Glad you got your audio checked. It is excellent, sounding great. We are doing a bunch of things this weekend, but primarily it is the Long Island Jones Beach Memorial Day Air Show. So we will be on the beach watching planes and seeing the American forces. Will be mostly photography related, but now that I am a licensed ham, I'll probably bring a reader, see what I can scan and see who else might be broadcasting there. As always, thanks again, everybody. This is KE2FX. Have a great weekend.
All right. Well, thank you for checking in. Yeah, you know, audio thing, it's been being worked on in the background by a lot of people that put a lot of hard work into the ECR and make it work. K4FXC has been on it for the last few days, trying to get everything worked out and sound good, and I got to hand it off to him. Let's go to Bill in Fayetteville, North Carolina, KE4DER. Good morning.
Good morning again, Bill in Fayetteville, North Carolina, home Fort Bragg, not Fort Liberty, Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and we intend to probably stay home with the dog, and maybe go out to the graveyard and visit a few graves out there and respect, but and have a Memorial Day, a remembrance memorial, not a happy one, but a memorable Memorial Day. For calling the net this morning. Thanks for all the people that came on the net, and we were in 21 years and Vietnam vet, and we just thank the Lord for that. God bless. 73 rather. KE4DER back to net control.
I couldn't even fathom it, Bill. Thank you for your service, sir. Let's go to Ricky in Houston, Texas, KJ5KUX. Good morning, Ricky.
Brew Crew, thank you very much for letting me sign in. This weekend I don't have anything really planned, but I do come from an Army family. My dad was a pilot in the United States Army for 29 years. He flew the UH-1 Huey and then the CH-47 before he retired. Very proud of that, and I'll give my dad a call. Anyway, this is KJ5KUX, back to net control.
Yeah, pick up the phone and give him a call. That's something to definitely be proud of. Ricky, have a great weekend. Let's go to Frank via the text line in Lancaster, New York, KC2JPQ. Frank, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody listening to the brew. No plans as right now, but that could be subject to change. And I just want to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day weekend. I'll say 7-3, send it back to the net, KC2JPQ.
Frank, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Jim in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, NW4Q. Jim, push the fun button, sir.
Good morning, Jeff. You are sounding good. We're having a veterans gathering today, and it will be a day of honoring and remembering. Take care, NW4Q.
All right, Jim. That's what it's all about. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Tony, one of our facilitators. With Mary, I believe his wife. She said in and out, but we didn't hear in and out from Tony, so we're going to go with it. W2KJV. Tony, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff, and everyone on the Morning Brew. Tony here in Homosassa. We're at 75 degrees. We're going to go and pay our respects to my father in the villages where there's a Veterans Memorial. He has a brick there. And we're going to just go there and remember all the service members and fought in foreign wars. My father was in World War II. Yeah, I want to give all our best to all the military members and veterans for this Memorial Day weekend. And I want to shout out my ham friends, Doug, W8CLG, Walt, K9WL, and Joe, K4LL. They're all my neighbors here in Homosassa. Close by neighbors, and 73 to everyone on the Morning Brew. Back to you, Jeff. Have a great day. W2KJV.
Well, Tony, you do the same, sir, and to you and your wife, Mary, who checked in, KB2QBQ, who was in IO. Both of you have a great weekend. Let's go to John in South St. Paul, Minnesota, KC1QPL. Good morning, John.
Hello, good morning, KC1QPL. Memorial Day. Sadly, we will celebrate the life of a sister who passed just the other day, and remembering many friends and family members who paid the ultimate price of my life of 67 years. So it'll be a somber and yet some joyful moments this weekend, and I wish to all. Thanks for having me, and everyone on the Brew Crew. KC1QPL. Back to you, Jeff. You're doing a fine job.
John, it's always good hearing you out there here in the morning, and you have a weekend, and thank you for putting the plug. My name is Jeff, KE0GKF, with Vicky on the log, KE8VKY. A couple of announcements. There will not be a second cup after the Morning Brew, and of course there will not be a Morning Brew on Monday in observance of Memorial Day holiday, of course. I was going to say everyone have a great weekend, but we're not done yet. We've got to go. Let's go to Keith in Thompson, Georgia, KQ4HEF. Good morning, Keith. Keith, are you still with us? KQ4HEF. Well, he's getting started on the weekend early. We'll put Keith in as in and out. Let's go to one of our network facilitators, Al. Good morning, Al, in Britain, Michigan, K8BAC. Over to you, Al.
Greetings from the greenhouse. Jeff, everybody in the Brew Crew. It's about 96 degrees out here, even though it's in the 40s everywhere else. I will be participating in a private ceremony doing since I was probably about 20 years old. Honoring my grandfather, who was a World War I vet, and been a long time. I'm outside much of my family who my grandmother absolutely forbid his grave being decorated. Well, I don't buy it, so and nobody else knows I'm doing it. And then a couple other things. We always go to the parade and stuff, and then on with the day. Everybody have a great day. See somebody tomorrow on the 40 internet. Back to you, Jeff. KABAC.
At ID there. Okay, Al. Well, sounds like you got a productive weekend and with family and paying respect. everything else, you have a great weekend. Let's go to Sal, Spring Hill, Florida, N2UOG. Good morning, Sal.
Good morning, Jeff and the rest of the Brew crew. I have nothing really special planned for today, but I will be thinking of all those who sacrificed their lives in order to keep the rest of us free. And that is very, very well appreciated. God bless them all. Thanks for doing it. You do a good job along with the others. This is N2UOG. Clear.
Yeah, Sal, think about humbles you really, really fast. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Donald in Madison Heights, Michigan, WARCY. Donald, microphone's yours.
Morning, Jeff and Miss Vicky. Thank you for what you do. WRCY 565. Plans for this weekend are I'm going to be attending the Indy 500. It's because I'm a race junkie. But as for Memorial Day services, yes, I do remember to honor. My father was a World War II veteran. He is interned at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia along with my mother. And we were there last year. Placed her because we lost her about a year and a half ago. So, yeah, that's what's on the agenda for this weekend. And to get to Arlington, it's usually about once every other year. So it'll probably be in the plans for May of next year.
Well, very good, sir. Very well said, and you have yourself a great weekend. We have Yosef from Waco, Texas, KJ5HIJ. Good morning, Yosef.
KJ5H on that year. I think I heard about it from one of my Indy 5D. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he told me that. Chester Bugger and it was playing, so I hopped on. I'm not sure exactly what's happening for Memorial Day. Still not sure yet, but we'll cross it. I'll send back to you, sir. KJ5HIJ 73.
Well, Yosef, check in more often, would you? It was good hearing you out there. You say it was your first time. Have a great weekend, sir. We had Daryl coming by the text line. He's in queue. We're ready for another round of check-ins. Please come twice and slowly. For Vicky?
0 Mike Victor Hotel K0 MBH in and out, no traffic.
KO4 GGZ. KO4 GGZ.
Whiskey Delta 8, Papa India Charlie. Whiskey Delta 8, Papa India Charlie.
Kilo Zulu 8 Juliet Foxtrot, Kilo Zulu 8 Juliet Foxtrot, in and out.
Kilo Charlie 1 Sierra Yankee Quebec, Kilo Charlie 1 Sierra Yankee Quebec, in and out.
W4 PPX, W4 PPX, in and out.
W2 BLT, W2 BLT.
W2 EM, Whiskey 2, Echo Mike.
Okay, let's go with this right here. I'll go right through them and we'll get to names later. Starting from the W2EM, W2LT, W4PPX. We had a KJ5 station, KJ5. Clarify that call for us now.
Kilo, Juliet, 5, Juliet, Victor.
Okay, Daniel, we got you now. Looks like you're new to the system. Welcome. Have a great weekend. You were in and out, you said. KC1SYQ, David from Essex Junction. You were in and out. Have a great weekend. Jason from Royal Oaks, Michigan. KZ8JF. You were an IO. Have a great weekend. W9E, WDAPIC, KO4GGC, K0MVH. Nate, you were in and out. Thanks for checking in this morning. N1CBM. And at the top of this list, we have WB1DXN, Daryl in Epsom, New Hampshire. Daryl, the question of the day is, are you attending or participating in any Memorial Day events? Over to you, Daryl.
Good morning to Vicky and Jeff and the rest of the morning crew. WB1DXN here. I'm not sure what's going on. It kind of does everything, all my social work anymore, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. More likely be at somebody's house, I guess. But anyway, on this Memorial Day weekend, which I don't quite, it's just a long-term vacation or whatever, instead of being the traditional, I like the traditional date a long time ago. But anyway, it's going to be a lot of traffic out there on the roads. Number one job, if you're driving, your job is to drive and watch what's going on around you, what's up with you, check the mirrors, what's in back of you. Always remember that to look ahead, think ahead, plan ahead. And if you're driving 80 miles, which a lot of people do anymore, about 120 feet per second. So you can cover a lot of distance before in a short time. So be careful there. Your job is to be driving, not gawking around. The gawking around is those mirrors. Keep it safe out there. And look ahead, think ahead, plan ahead. WB1DXN, sorry for my long thing today. Careful out there. You don't want to become a statistic. Be late, but be safe. WB1DXN, back to net control.
Well, I don't think any of us can argue with that, Daryl. Very well said. Have a great weekend and be safe yourself. Let's go to our flyboy, Carlos, Aeronautical Mobile, from Hollywood, Florida, N1CBM. Carlos, good morning. Over to you, Maverick.
Well, thank you very much, Goose, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. It's been cleared for takeoff, and this is a one Memorial Day weekend. I don't have any specific plans for those days, but sit back and ponder on all those who have given their lives for serving for this great country. I thank them all for their service. This is this country service and people loving it like I do, like everybody here in the ECR does. For today, I have a very important date, also not related to a Memorial Day, my daughter's graduation event. So it's going to be a long one. There's a lot of students getting there tonight. It's going to be fun. This is N1CBM, and as I said, the weekend has been cleared for takeoff. You all have a great weekend. Back to you, N1CBM.
Carlos, have a great weekend and at your daughter's graduation as well. And that's something special. Do that once. Have a great weekend. Let's go to David in Archer, Florida, KO4GGC. David, over to you.
KO4GGC. Thank you guys do Appreciate that very much. Great plans this weekend. Kind of waiting to see what the significant other has to say what we're doing. Sound like I'm whipped. Anyway, 7 trees to all. Have a safe weekend. AO4 GGZ.
All right, David. Thanks for checking in this morning. We appreciate it. Let's go to Bob in Sylvania, Ohio. WD8PIC. Bob, over.
Okay, WD8PIC. Well, I live with a roommate, and I don't know whether his family is going to get together or heard yet, so I'm going to just play it by ear, which is what I do all the time because I'm being totally blind. So we'll see what happens. Sure, what happens in my case. Everyone have a great Memorial Day weekend, and it's going to be in the 60s here all weekend, 50s or low 60s all weekend. So that's what I'm sending east. WD8PIC back to net.
Thanks for checking in from Ohio. You have yourself a great weekend, sir. Let's go to Don in Ocala, Florida, heading back down south. W9EBB. Good morning, Don.
Good morning to everyone else out there that's this morning. Good morning. It's Friday finally, right? Well, this, just yesterday or the day before, I placed out 37 flags in our neighborhood, in front of each home in our neighborhood. So that's how I started this Memorial Day weekend. I'm also the vice commander of our local veterans group, and I'll be going to approximately 2 or 3 ceremonies this particular weekend. To another Memorial Day event on next Friday, because next Friday is the actual Memorial Day when Memorial Day was started. That's the day for Memorial Day. We just celebrate it on the Monday because it's convenient for us because we're lazy. Unfortunately, my wife her mom has just passed away, so she's going to be flying back up to New York for that funeral, and I'll be staying here in Florida to take care of the So, no picnic for me this year. Just ceremonies and making sure I do the right thing for our fallen sisters. Remember, this Memorial Day is for veterans who have passed away, not currently serving, not have served. This is a Memorial Day for those who have passed away, not just during the war, but many of us, or many of our brothers and sisters, the war home with them, and in one way or another have lost their lives because of it. So let's not just remember the ones who passed during the war itself, but Agent Orange, suicide. You know that currently here in the United States, 22 veterans take their own lives because of PTSD. So let's keep them all in our minds and memories. God bless you all. I will see you all today. Happy Tuesday.
Well, very well said. Sounds like you're doing everything right this weekend. And thanks for checking in. Let's go to Brandon in Tomball, Texas, KJ5JWV. Good morning, Brandon. Brandon, still with us. Okay, let's move through these next 4 and we'll wrap up the net. Let's go to one of our baristas. You all know him by Scott in Buffalo, New York, W2BLT. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Jeff. It's finally stopped raining here in Buffalo, and it looks like it's going to be a good weekend. Nothing planned for Monday right now, but plans change real quick. Have a great day, and
running the net, guys. Appreciate it. This is W2BLT.
Well, it is Memorial Day, of course, but Bill and I have the day off there, Scott. We'll see you on Tuesday. Let's go to Chuck in Lancaster, New York, W2EM. Good morning, Chuck. Over to you.
Morning to the whole brew crew group here. Yeah, being a couple miles from Scott, it stopped raining here too, so hopefully we'll have a nice weekend. Anyway, I don't have any plans, especially for Memorial Day. My wife will be sewing quilts for Valor. She's up with the Veterans Quilt Group, and she's made a ton of them, and she's right into it right now sewing, so that's what she's doing. Turn it back to net, and have a good week at 73s, W2EM.
All right, Chuck, thanks for checking in this morning. Always good. Yeah. Chris in Beaumont, Texas, WB5ITT. Good morning, Chris.
Good Friday morning to everybody out there. All right, what have we got turned up here? We got a monitor receiver turned up. There we go. It wasn't echoing. Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm going to be 5ITT in muggy southeast Texas. We're getting summer weather, humidity, heat, all that good stuff. My plans for the weekend, especially, well, the weekend got some things to do, repeater work, work around the house. Monday, we'll go to my father's grave and pay my respects. I was just there on Mother's Day, but my dad was a World War II platoon sergeant drill instructor in the United States Marine Corps, and that explains me. I have another, sir. Anyhow, I hope everybody has a very safe and enjoyable Memorial Day, and be sure to fly the flag. WB5ITT, Baston Next Control.
Well, that sounds like some great advice for everybody out there. And you have a great week to you and yours. Wrapping up the net, number, what is it? 973, my goodness, we're heading for 1,000 of these morning brews. Joel, wrap up the net. Good morning, Joel. KC2GRN, over to you.
Good morning, KC2GRN. Wishing everybody a very happy and wonderful holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And we always want to keep those that have passed. Don't have any plans for Monday right now, but probably will visit my uncle's grave site and the veteran also. Anyway, you're in.
All right, Joel, thanks for checking in and wrapping up the net for us and putting a ribbon on it. A couple of announcements. There will not be a second cup coming up. And don't forget the Youth Net tonight at 8 p.m. Come back around and check in on the Youth Net tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. That wraps up this net, number 973, 100. So it was a good net. On behalf of Bill, Vicki, and myself, I'm Jeff. Everyone, weekend, and 7-3. KC2 ORM. KC2 ORM. This is KC2 YTD. KC2 ORM. ORM. I think we've accomplished something here. Most certainly happy to hear that. I am hearing you, and all is good audio. Just a little bit of scratchy there, but that's for sure. Back to you.
Okay. Wait a minute. I don't know what kind of power I'm on. Check, because if I was on full power, the radio cut off on me because of my power supply. Let me check this.
Bob, I think I hear you hitting the key there, the button on the radio, but I'm not hearing you.
AJ5 LCD.
KC2ORM, this is KC2YTD. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir, you're making it in loud and clear on my end.
Yeah, this is what's called a QSO. I'm trying to have a QSO with another gentleman. KC2ORM. This is not a radio check. I wondered if you were still there, Bob. This is KC2YTD. I'll be clear and monitoring.
Let me try this. A little more power. Can you hear me now, Gary? KC2ORM, this is ORM, KC2YTD. Can you hear me?
I most certainly hear you, as well as I did earlier, which is okay. No more power, because that's working. So back to you, Bob.
It's actually working this time, but the last time I had it on this setting, the radio cut right off because it didn't apply the proper amperage for it. Anyway, and I think it's going to be working okay, actually.
Okay, Bob. There's no reason why you can't do the Sunday night net now. Just chime in, check in on the Cuckoo Lake Amateur Radio Association weekday Sunday evening net. We may or may not have one on Sunday evening, but it is at 8 o'clock, Bob, and you're more than welcome to join us then every Sunday. There, QSL?
QSL that. Thank you very much, and we'll be talking soon, I'm sure. I got to get over get that tuner to you and play around with that a little bit. So, okay, we'll be talking to you again. This is KC2ORM, with KC2YTD. Back to you.
Okay, KC2ORM 73, and we will check with you later. Have a nice Memorial Day weekend. KC2YT, I'll be clear from this frequency. The East Coast Reflector.
Have a nice day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah, zero, chat, city.
Zero, that's all I caught. Is 2 FBI.
It is KF0 MHN Bill. Good morning.
Bill, this is Kyle up in Plattsburgh, New York. How you doing today? It's overcast up here. A little.
I'm trying to wake up this morning. Stayed up a little bit late. Grandkids over, and it's 61 degrees and sunny, beautiful. We had a couple of days of rainy days, but it's starting to come back and be a nice little spring couple of days now.
The weather's swinging back around to a warmer state up here. We had a couple of very unseasonably warm days and back to, well, frost and everything. It's kind of all over the place, this weather we've got up here right now. Trying to get the pool ready to swim, knock out some spring projects. But, yeah, it's supposed to be a nice weekend up here.
Yeah, my wife keeps talking about getting a pool here, and I said, well, you know, we got a pool at the YMCA, we can go there, but she's always trying to talk me into getting space. We've got 2.5 acres of a yard, so we've got plenty of room for that. But I said, I hope we should get a pool. You know, living in Minnesota, you're only going to get about 2 months of a pool unless you build it indoors, but I'm not ready for that yet. I just don't think it's the money.
Understand that. We're up about an hour from Montreal. We get probably 3 months at most. We have a pool heater on it, but the local Lake Champlain is not as clean as it once was. We've had a lot of algae blooms and stuff, so I to swim in the pool. We had a local gym that unfortunately closed during COVID, so this was what we opted to do, put a pool in, and we've enjoyed it quite a bit. This is the first year we've run into issues with getting it to be so early in the season. Normally it's pretty simple opening. Unfortunately, that hasn't been the case this year. It's been 2.5 weeks, and we're still fighting with it.
Well, it's probably something you and your family enjoy very much. You know, we've got a lot of lakes up here in Minnesota, and the lakes are very clean. And just in my area here, within about a 3-mile span, we've got 3 or 4 lakes that are recreational lakes and fishing and all that. Find a beach at the lakes, and usually the water's not too bad after Memorial Day this year. So I would say probably after next week, you can jump in the water and start swimming.
That's pretty nice. We've got a couple of more shallow lakes up here that warm up pretty quickly. Growing up, I swam in Shazy Lake, which is a spring-fed lake, and it's very deep. I remember as a kid, it was always cold. We always had a great time fishing with my grandparents and, you know, just being on the lake, but that water was chilly.
Well, I think people would already Minnesotan, so no water's deficient. I know when we go to Cape Canaveral, Florida on the Atlantic, and we go February to April 1st, and all the people that are jumping in the ocean, they're probably from Michigan, Wisconsin, and I know all the locals, they say that water's too cold. I have a friend of mine that lives down there, his won't even the water at that time of the year, but man, I love jumping in the water. It just feels so refreshing. And you know, it's not bad. It's probably 68, 69 degrees, but you know, hardy Minnesotans jumping in there for sure.
Rather than move to Florida, about 18 to 20 years ago. Yeah, the cold water doesn't typically bother us. My wife doesn't like it too much, but I don't mind the cold. I actually enjoy it during the winter, and you know, anything 10 degrees is doable as long as there's not a crazy wind chill. So yeah, love the water. Good exercise. And, some really nice waterfalls.
This is KF0 MH10. I lost most of your transmission there. It was mostly static, some of it. So I'll probably let you go there. But good talking to you, QSO and everything, and I'll let you go. 73 KF0 MH.
Good talking with you as well. 73 to you. Have a great day.
Came in a little bit better that time, but you do have a lot of static in the background. Take care, my friend.
I just flipped it on and hit the button. That's pretty much what I did. Sorry about that.
Kilo Juliet 5, Lima Delta Papa.
Delta Papa, this is Kilo Mike 7, Alpha X-Ray Edward. AJ5 Lima Delta Papa. Yankee Quebec. Morning. I'm a newly licensed operator and looking to make a first contact on these vans. This is Cody. Well, how awesome is that? Welcome to the club. Name here is J, Juliet Alpha Yankee, and welcome. That's awesome. How long ago did you get your license? Yeah, thanks, Jay. Took the test just on Wednesday and this morning to the email with the call sign, so I've had a GMRS license for a little bit, but just recently getting into the ham side, so a couple weeks of studying and a test on Wednesday, and here we are today. So what about you? How long have you been on the radio? Oh, that's very cool. Congrats. And remind me your name on I can go around here, but yeah, I was licensed as a teenager back in the early 1990s as a then it was the new no-code technician license was pretty new back then, and was in it for about 10 years, out of the hobby for about 20, and then just got back into it here in January, renewed my technician license, got my old call sign back through what's called the vanity call sign system, where you can request a specific call sign. And thankfully my old one was still available, which was cool. And then about March, I studied for and upgraded to the general class. And I'm just now in the process of really building out my home station to allow me to do HF. But yeah, that's great. And also, in addition to your name, let me know whereabouts home is at. If you know of one, I'll suggest a radio club for you. Look, I'm getting a little break-in channel, but I'm not sure if you can still pick me up. But again, my name is Cody. That's Kilo Mike Alpha X-Ray Edward AXE. But again, here in Layton, Utah, just a little bit north of Salt Lake City, Utah. Just wondering if you're still hearing me, where you're coming out of. Yeah, sounds great. So you must be on Echolink or something like that, I'm assuming then. You're not just direct on RF. I can't imagine seeing that you're on a straight repeater. Yeah, I'm actually on the Icon 2730, just hitting a local repeater here that I believe is connected to the node. Still learning a lot of that stuff, but just scanning frequencies and heard some people picking up, so I did a little bit of research and found I think it's an East Coast repeater or East Coast reflector that we're tied to, but just through a lot of internet connections, what it sounds like. But I'm on an analog radio at the moment. All right, very interesting. Yeah, I don't know if the reflector is still connected. Normally the East Coast reflector is connected to this repeater here each morning for a couple of hours. But yeah, well, great to make your acquaintance, and welcome to the party. My old flight instructor used to say the same thing. Now you have a license to start learning, so it's all uphill from here. But nice to make your acquaintance, Cody. You as well. I'm currently mobile and kind of running out of range of this repeater, so I'm what I'm receiving. But hope you're having a great day. Again, this is KM7AXE. Have a great day. 7-3 view.
All right, Cody, 7-3, M8QYQ monitor. W2JPQ, W2JPQ. This is 84 UWF, over.
NAW. Oh, brother.
Nothing. Nothing heard, KQ4 UWF out.
Kilo Delta 2, Foxtrot Kilo Hotel.
E3 TCS NAW. E3 TCS NAWJL. Clear.
KQ4 UWF, leaving frequency.
Who is that leaving frequency?
Kilo Quebec 4, Uniform Whiskey Foxtrot, Brad, St. Petersburg.
Oh. Florida?
St. Petersburg, Florida, home of the green benches.
Okay. I just making sure. I'm in the great here. Well, actually, I'm by the General Motor repeater, downtown Detroit there, Roger.
Downtown Detroit, can I get your name, please?
So you break up on, you were pretty good at first, but you're starting to break up. Are you mobile?
I think it's putting stress on the coax, over.
Yeah, pretty stressed on the coax. Yeah, you're really noisy. Okay, well, have a good day down in the Sunshine State. This is November 8th with Lima in the Great Lakes State.
listening to East Coast Reflector. Please join us this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern for the East Coast Reflector Usenet.
NAWJL from 8HTV.
Delta 2, Foxtrot Kilo Hotel for a single check on the reflector. Unit trying to get in there, you just saw noise. 82 up, 82.
AM7 AXE, Kilo Mike 7, Alpha X-Ray Edward, Laundry.
Oh, I had unit. Kilo 2, Foxtrot Kilo Hotel.
WIWN, monitoring.
Mike 0, November Charlie.
RWN and 70KN, how copy?
I believe I had an N7OJN. I hear you coming into the reflector. A little bit of pride, but not bad.
Okay. It's John. I'm in Tempe, Arizona, and heading to work. And it's 7:21 and a beautiful. And we get to go home early today because of the long weekend.
N7OJN. Good evening. Good morning, John. I should say. 10:19 here on the East Coast, and right Western New York. I'm just about 30 miles south of Buffalo. At my work QTH, taking a break here and jumping on. I checked into the brew this morning, and I'm on Echo. Hopefully my signal is doing okay for you. How